The first part of this comment is really interesting because I don't know where this person's from because there's no profile picture. I never went onto their account to check to see if they've got any profile pictures so I can see what they look like. But the first part about this comment is interesting because a lot of people get this thing confused and twisted. The thing I also love about the Asian brothers, they truly love their own. When you say their own, you know you're actually talking about their own culture, as in their own ethnicity. So Bengali or, Indian, and even Indian. Sikhs see Hindus differently to the other Muslims out in India. Yeah, don't get me started between Indians and Pakistani people as well. Put it this way, I've been around a lot of people and I pay attention to stuff. At the time, it might not have seemed like anything and just go over my head, but I still remember it. It goes in the bank, yeah? And I'm able to pull out things and remember things from the past and use them in videos, yeah? It's called being able to speak extemporaneously, yeah? Experientially. Always get that word a little bit mixed up. Experientially. So I speak from experience. This is why I don't need a fucking screen. I don't read off a screen. The only thing I'm reading is the comment. But anyway, a lot of people seem to think, oh yeah, Asians stick together. Asians stick together. Well, let's just be clear right now. Yeah. Indian Sikh people are Asian, and so are Indian Hindus. They're Asian. They don't see each other the same. I remember I used to date, my first girlfriend was a Sikh girl. And she used to talk about the other Indians like, oh yeah, some Hindu people and that. Or she would, let me tell you something right now, yeah? She told me her dad, who's an Indian Sikh, yeah? My dad would rather me date a black man than date a guy that's from Pakistan. And I remember I read on the internet, there was a guy, Indian Sikh guy, he got birded off. Do you know what he did? I gotta be careful what I say because I'm on TikTok. Indian Sikh guy, his daughter, maybe his sister, one of the two. His daughter or his sister, maybe even his niece. I don't fucking know. But a female that was close to him, she ran off. She wanted to be with a Pakistani guy. Obviously, he's Muslim, yeah? Do you know what he did? Slammed her on the floor, jumped on top of her, all up in her face. Yo, that is raw, you know. There's man that have serious beef with other man and they wouldn't rip up a man in his face. And they got beef with man. Like a man has done something to them and a man wouldn't even move that raw. Board it up. That's that level of disgust. I can't, listen, I don't want to speak for everybody, but that's the level of disgust certain people have for people on the other side. Yeah, that are still within the boundaries of the Asian community. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, Asians stick together, Asians stick together. You don't see Sikh people pallying up and, you get me, riding with man from Bangladesh. Like, yo, they stick within their community, yeah. Yeah, but they don't, from what I know, they don't flex with other men from other Asian cultures and that. Even during the London riots, obviously I was in prison, I was in ISIS. So man was watching the news hard. There ain't nothing else going on the wing. So the news is the most entertaining thing about. And in Southall, Southall, if you not been to Southall, that is like Sikh land, yeah? Fast forwarding, yeah? After I come out of prison, obviously I started dating a Sikh girl. She's from Ilford. A bunch of Sikh people over there. She was like, yo, Jay, she had to go to Southall for some strange reason, yeah? For the first time in her life. She went to Southall. These times we was chatting, obviously. She was like, yo, Jay, like, Southall, I thought, Ilford had a lot of Indian Sikhs. Southall was on another level. She said to me, they even had Punjabi writing outside Southall train station. Anyway, Southall now, I'm watching the news during the London riots. This is before I got with my first girlfriend. And the Sikh guys and the Pakistani guys in Southall said, listen, we're squashing the beef, we're putting all of our disputes and, ongoing feuds to the side, and we're standing together to protect our shops. Them man that was standing outside, I swear to God, on Mum's life. Them man that was standing outside doing an interview with cricket bats. Typical Indian man and Pakistani man. Big them man up. Cricket bats. You know them man there, they're into cricket. That's their thing. You see like England, English man are into football, them man they're into cricket. Yeah? Pakistan versus India, that's a serious game there. It's like Australia versus New Zealand in rugby. So don't think for 1 minute, the Asian community, they stick together. Listen, make a Sikh girl bring home a Pakistani boy and see if they ain't a fucking problem at home. And my Sikh people, them, in the comment section, you lot verify what I'm saying, you know it's true, bro. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Tongue.